All right, we're back for a quick lunch stream. I think I'm going to, we've got these, but these are what, the 36 and 35. Ooh, Landho, yeah, we might do that one at a little bit higher level. That one's actually pretty, that one requires you to go under, these require you to go underwater. These over here, and it's actually quite difficult. South Shore.
Hey there.
Crap.
Safe travels.
I don't have South Shores. I don't have the South Shores flight path. Every time I look at my inventory, I just want to cry. It's just so awful.
Looking for something specific? See you around.
I'm not using that anymore, am I? No.
How are you? Have a good one.
Wow, it's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Watched a video by Sea Dank or something on the Rogue, and it was, or no, Warrior. He was playing a Warrior and he died at 45 in the Naga Cave, and he kind of broke down what he did wrong, and it was interesting. I mean, obviously I agree with the things he said he did wrong because he did, but the biggest thing he did wrong was he was fighting two mobs in a cave that has high respawn rates and has a lot of casters, and he didn't hamstring his opponents early. When I'm fighting multiple targets, which I try not to, but if I am, I usually, and I'm in a cave, I will definitely hamstring them both early. You know, hamstring lasts a long time on a target, and you just don't want either of those mobs running away and getting away from you. And what he did was didn't hamstring them and waited until the caster started to run away, and then when he went to hamstring, he didn't have enough rage to do it. And when he swung, he missed. So he basically swung, trying to kill the target, missed. This is another disadvantage of two-hand weapons, is that if you miss, you've got a lot longer time to wait for the next swing. That's another reason why I love dual wielding. Because in that scenario, it's so much easier to apply a hamstring, because if I miss, my next chance to do it's going to be pretty quick. Whereas the two-hand weapon, you don't really have that. You're like, oh shit, and I got to wait another 3.8 seconds just to try to hamstring a target, and that could be the difference between life and death, because they're going to get away from you and aggro another mob. But that was just part of his problems. He did a lot of the things that he could have done differently. These guys here were dropping silk like crazy. I'm so low on money, I almost contemplate like farming these guys just for some silk. Let's see how much silk I get in just a few minutes. He didn't drop any. Now that I said that, of course, they're not going to drop any. Like here, I wish I was reading the guild chat, but I hate how this is always. How whenever I log in, it's always screwed up, and I have to like unlock it and lock it. It's annoying. All right, so what did I loot there? I looted silk cloth ×2 and the mark of the syndicate. Also, the mark of the syndicate. Is this not? It is interactive, right? Make interactive. It's worth 2.5 silver. So, and they drop those pretty frequently. So we got 2 silk cloth and 2 kills. I'm gonna go ahead and hamstring this guy right away. Not that it really matters. This is a pretty low area. Some of these guys are higher level, like 32. Yeah, there might be some 33s, but yeah, another market syndicate. Like I said, they're 2.5 silver each. This guy's 33. And, yeah, but I found that I get pretty good money just farming these guys. I mean, I've only killed like 4 mobs, and I've already gotten like, 10 silver. And there's also chests that spawn in this building here and around some of the other buildings. You can see there's about 4 chests spawn in the area. When you get these guys that dual wield, you just want to dump all your rage as fast as you can, and you don't want to finesse them too much because your offense is a good defense is the way to go with those guys.
Lovely.
Oh, that was the other thing they drop. They drop a lot of the Stormwind Brie, which is actually a better food than I even have right now. I have like the cornbread, because the 875 silver for blah 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 874 food is actually like 9 silver for 5. So just to buy a stack of you're looking at like 36 silver to buy a stack of 20, which for me is a lot because I don't have a lot of money. So also killing these guys is a pretty good way to stock up on some food. I noticed I was over here for like 20 minutes earlier, and I ended up with like, I think I ended up with 3. So it's not a lot, but still, it's something. So if you can kill these guys really quickly, you can help replenish your food and make a little bit of money in the process. You'll make a little bit of XP too, but that's not really the primary reason I'm here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, see, that guy was shooting me through the building.
You were screwed.
Shit. Look at that. I ran over there and that guy just like stepped right out of the shadows. He hit me with a backstab too, I think. I think if we look at the combat log after that, we'll probably see that he backstabbed because you could hear it. Or it was either an ambush or a backstab. And we'll take a look at that, but I heard that sound. And here comes another one.
You were screwed.
God. Just gotta be careful I don't aggro anybody else. Kind of funny. Okay, now let's look. Yeah, see right there, backstab. So I was walking away, didn't see him, went to eat, was gonna eat anyways, and he backstabbed me for 100 damage.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, you can see I've already gotten, well, 7 silk. They drop a lot of silk here.
Lovely. 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 You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Really?
You were screwed.
Got really wanted to chase me down. Oh shit, I used my greater healing potion. Damn it. That's... oh well. I need to find a place where I can farm greater healing potions. Anyways, I need to go get... I actually went to South Shore once and I didn't flag the flight path. Like an idiot. So we're going to go grab it. Don't know why I didn't cut through here. I'm not awake yet, apparently.
I got the best deals anywhere!
Oh, wow, I got a mage weave cloth. I didn't see that. Somewhere I looted my first mage weave cloth. Can't believe I used my best healing potion back there. That's what I get for swapping them on the keybinds multiple times. Make up your mind, Julian. Make up your mind. Quaid. Quaid. Open your mind. Quaid. Alright, where is the... quests?
How are you? See you later.
We're gonna kill the mountain lions.
Looking for something specific?
Not really. I'm just looking. Looking for something specific. The Crusher's bound.
Well met.
Bounty. Hints.
For the Alliance. You need something? See you later.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Quest log. She is a fool. Every time I clear quests out, I end up getting it full again. I still haven't done Mage Summoner to get my thing. Satyr Studying St. Druids. What can we get rid of? Desolus. We can repick these back up. That one anyway.
Can I help you? See you around.
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
I need some healing potions, so I'm gonna hope that we get some chests. Maybe in some of these pools we can get some healing potions. We don't need Firefin Snapper. I also could probably use some more medium leather. Actually, I need more heavy leather.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I hate Murlocs. I really do. Murlocs are so annoying. Zenith Trail. I have not. I'll check it out. Zenith, huh? Who makes it? Let's take a look. It's VR though. I don't know. I'm not sure if VR is going to be really up to snuff yet for an MMO. I mean, I know there's lots of companies that are working on it. Got some cheesy music. Well, they certainly picked some bad music. Eh. I'll get in the beta probably. I'll go ahead and sign up for the beta. But I don't know. I just don't think VR is quite there yet. Plus, then I gotta buy a VR headset. You gotta blow $500 or however much, $1,000 on that. Yeah. Well, I saw the betas asking which version of, I guess, your headset that you have, or which version of VR machine system you have. But yeah, I'm not really. I mean, VR I think could be cool, but I think it's, I just don't know if it's really ready for an MMO, for like a fully fledged MMO experience. I don't know. This is a very strange looking pool. It's kind of cut in half. Water too shallow. Yeah, my computer's pretty good. I definitely would want to play the beta. If I had a VR system, I would want to check it out. I would want to have one of those, like, fully, integrated VR chairs, where you can, like, Have you seen those chairs where you sit in them and they're motorized, and they can tilt you back and forwards, and they'd be great for VR. This is like the weirdest fishing pole I've ever seen. I don't even know if it's like cut in half. Yeah, there's some companies in China that I believe that were working on a pretty cool looking VR, and they have been working on it for about 3 years. So we're gonna start seeing a lot more VR MMOs. There's no doubt about it. But I just question whether or not VR is really at the stage we need it to be to really, I think the tech. Yeah, I think the suits. We need like more like a suit, and we need like kind of what you had in Ready Player One, where you could stand on like a platform and you can walk on the platform in place, almost like you know what I mean, and you can jump and do different things. If we can get it more fully integrated like that, I think for an MMO it'd be really cool. But it seems to me that most of the MMOs are just focusing more on combat. It just looks more like a VR sword fighting game. You know what I mean? And I don't see it as being. I mean, like in that video, I didn't see anybody shoot a bow, or like throw a dagger, or block an attack with a shield. I mean, I would hope that all that kind of stuff would be in there, because all your typical MMOs are going to have bow combat. They're going to have shields, and yeah, the tech. And I haven't done a lot of research on it. It's something I'm very interested in, and I think VR is definitely going to be one of the next big leaps in video games. But I just think it's still like about 15 years out, you know, until we get really good VR. I mean, to me, the two biggest improvements in video games, one's going to be VR. It's going to be like really good, you know, virtual reality, you know, games. The other one is really AI. I mean, I just think that, you know, I mean, I'm talking about enemy AI. Enemy AI and MMOs, or really any game where there's enemies, especially MMOs, though. The enemy AI is just so terrible. I would like to see the AI be so good. Like, that was what was so good about Terra. When you first played Terra, and it wasn't that the enemy AI was, like, great. It didn't really react to you too much. It just had its own planned set of, you know, RNG type mechanics that it would use. But if you took the amount of damage, you know, that those attacks were doing when they first released the game, and integrated more intelligence into the enemy to be able to block your attacks or dodge your attacks or counter, you could come up with some amazing, you know, combat that would be so good that you might spend hours just trying to figure out how to defeat one monster, right? And then you don't have to worry so much about, I mean, if people are spending so much time just fighting mobs, you know, that gives the developers more time to develop more systems for the game, you know. We just don't, you know, we don't have that yet. We just don't have it, you know. Yeah. Yeah, VR just isn't, it's still like PlayStation 2. Yeah, it's still way behind. Like, the games don't look very great. You know, they don't look great. But we need better AI. We need a lot more dynamic events. And we need a lot more freedom in MMOs. And we need to not have to log in every day and grind to stay relevant. We shouldn't have to stay relevant. Like, so there shouldn't be like this barometer of this is what makes you a powerful character. It shouldn't be like, I mean, there should be some kind of barometer, but it shouldn't be the same. You know, one player could be just a really good, you know, thief, and one character could be a really good crafter, and one character could be a really good fighter, maybe sword for hire. And all of those things would be good enough to make you tons of money and to make you well known in the world and to give you a reason for being, you know? And give you a reason for being and existing, and not just like, oh, it's raid and the best characters have the best gear from these raids. Because then everybody's fighting for the same thing, and there's always going to be people that are way ahead because there's a timetable to those things. So I got to get this gear, I got to get raid ready, and I got to do all this, and... Oh, hey, what's up, Tim Tom?
Lovely.
Yeah, I created a priest on Revelation WoW, but I haven't gotten into it too much. My inventory full already? Oh, goodness gracious. Needed those healing potions. Honey. Now oh, small lustrous pearl. Go with this. Go with this. I don't know. Yeah, I only played like literally like 5 or 10 minutes, Tim, because I've been trying to level this this warrior. You know? I've been trying to level this warrior. Oh, is this guy just, since I'm fishing it, he's just going to take off. He's like, screw that. That's funny. Yeah, I haven't played Paladin, but that sounds cool. I'll definitely check out the Paladin. I mean, it's really buggy, though, Tim. Like, like when I'd log in and, like, certain times when I did certain things, like, there were, visual artifacts on the screen. You know what I mean? So, definitely needs some work. But I like the idea, obviously. You know, I've talked about Revelation before. And I really like the idea of modifying the world to make it look, different, and to kind of... It's basically like just another... when you think of like Skyrim, it's just like Skyrim, how you mod Skyrim. I mean, Revelation WoW is just people modding WoW. But I guess, WoW, for whatever reason, it seems like it's difficult to change the core code. And that's why I've always wanted to get in there and figure out how they do it. I need to try. I tried to talk to those guys a little bit, but I need to spend more time trying to get a hold of the Revelation WoW people and saying, you know, show me how to do this, or at least let me get in there as a tester or something, because I'm a programmer, and I've been writing code for a long time, and I'm a gamer forever. So I'd love to get in there and, you know, see how it works, but I don't know. Who knows if we'll ever, or maybe I'll just have to learn on my own. But yeah, I'll definitely try it. But you know, like I said, I'm spending most of my time playing this, trying to get this character to 60. But you know how I am. I'll get this character to 60, and then I'll sputter out and get bored. Well, the one thing that's going to get me out of Road to Ragnaros really quick is if it turns into the streamer popular boy crowd. You know, like, and I talked about it a couple weeks ago or a week ago, where it just feels like it's the cool kid club. Like, well, these are the kids that all play together and they know each other and they do all the dungeons together. And if you're somebody else that they don't know, you're just going to kind of be left out in the dark. That's what it kind of feels like. And if it turns into that, then I'll certainly bow out of Road to Ragnaros. If it turns into just, you know, it's the cool club, you know, the cool kids, so cool kids only. You're not one of the cool kids, so we're not going to invite you to our group. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it doesn't. Hey, Zolson, it doesn't feel like a community. Like, in that, it's not like I've seen him put out very little content around helping the people that aren't 60 get to 60, Zolson. Like, when you look at the Hardcore Elite Guild, right? Hardcore Elite. So there's how many online? There's 22 people. So right now in the Hardcore Elite Guild, these are all the 60s, and you see they're just running instances, right? You can see Blackrock Depths, Skolomots, the Temple of, you know, Altal Kakar. So primarily, these people are just trying to get raid ready, right? But there's only 22 of them. And I just haven't seen anything around trying to help other people get there, really. Oh, it won't let you log in?
Lovely.
What do you mean, Tim? The rare, big deal. Well, I gotta update again. Man, every time I log in, it wants me to update. But I guess it's good that they're updating. Oh, goodness gracious. Man, I'm constantly fighting my inventory, guys. It's beyond annoying. Yeah, it doesn't feel like much of a community, Zolson. It just feels like, you know, and I know they're all busy doing stuff, but they talked so much about this being like a big community event for the hardcore community. And I think the people that are leveling up in the guild, like in the guild I'm in, Hardcore Alpha, whatever, I mean, they're all very friendly, and they're all very nice. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm heading that way pretty soon, Tim, and I already have both those quests. So yeah, that's my problem I'm running into is I don't have any inventory space, literally, and I don't want to sell any. I don't want to sell any of this stuff, and my bank's full. Yeah, I agree with that, Zolson. I agree with that. I think they're still going to handpick, you know. I don't know, maybe me and Ken might level up a duo just for fun. I don't know if he will or not. I know he's busy raiding in Classic WoW, and God, I don't know what to do with this freaking inventory issue I'm dealing with here. It's just driving me insane. It's like I have quest items. I can get rid of this thick Murloc scale. I'm gonna have to go back to town and just vendor. The launcher will play the game, but when I enter my login info, it will tell me a message here about Blizzard stuff. Okay. Now I launch this thing all the time, and it just crashes constantly. Yeah, the one thing about this whole revelation is, man, their launcher is buggy as all hell. Like, look, I launch it and I hit update, and half the time it just crashes. Like, look, it looks to me like it just crashed again. It's like you're telling me I need to update. Fetching download list, preparing to update. Yeah, it's another type of it's another type of like, just think of it as like a Skyrim mod, you know? It's like someone's just modded the game and they've changed the way like the zones looks also. But it's just I mean, the people who are doing it obviously have a great love of what they're doing, but I'm not sure that their skill set is entirely up to snuff. I've only been able to get into the game a couple times. Kind of like WoW. Well, they've also added different quests, and even I think different spells. If I could log into the games, also, and I'd show you. Like I created a priest, and her spells, like she had a heal spell that totally was different. It was like a different spell. It was like an instant. It felt like a desperate prayer. It was like a instant cast. Yeah, look it up. It's on there's a YouTube site, Zolson. Here, I'll show you. See, Tryhard Studios, and you can see the zones. Yeah, look it up. Go watch the YouTube video. I mean, it's pretty interesting what they're trying to do. I think it's a cool idea, because I mean, we're all sick of looking at the vanilla the way it all, you know, we all know what it looks like. If you could update it, but I just feels to me like they're, I don't know, it feels to me like they're in over their head a little bit, you know, like they either need more people to help them, or they need to be a little bit more careful about releasing stuff out to the public that really isn't ready. Because ever since this beta has been going, I've, you know, 9 times out of 10 when I try to get in, it tells me I either have to upload the launcher, or when I try to log in, I can't log in. You know, just constant issues and errors and stuff. So now when I got in, it seemed to run kind of okay. You know? Yeah, I haven't been to one of the cities yet. When I curated the human priest, it started me in some bizarre area where I was like a ghost or something. That's what it felt like, you know? I need better weapons. I need a good two-handed weapon too. Warrior Paladin has Warrior Stomp or something. Has what? War Stomp? It's a good idea, and I like what they're trying to do. Like I said, we'll have to wait and see. If they can stick with it and keep getting better, keep increasing their skills and modifying the WoW client and modifying the graphics of the game, then it could become something that would be interesting. You know, I mean, I'm still just waiting for a good new MMO. I mean, I want to play, and I think we all do. I mean, we all want to play a good new MMO that we love as much as we loved World of Warcraft. I don't think any of us have ever really found one. I mean, they're making an ArcAge 2, but I think it's being made by Gamigo, so nobody really knows if that's going to be any good. Riot's got their MMO. There's a bunch of new MMOs coming. There's a new superhero MMO coming. It's just whether or not any of these MMOs are going to be any good, or are they going to be filled with, stupid like pay-to-win mechanics and just cash grab type stuff, where they. I still think the Riot MMO has the chance to be probably one of the more enjoyable ones. I'm not going to say it's going to be like any groundbreaking in any way, because I don't really think it will be. I think they're going to focus it more on what they know, which is making games that are fun and open to a wider range, to open to like the public, like to everybody. Won't be like hardcore or anything like that, and it'll have a lot of comedy to it, and it'll just be like a Riot. If you look at the Riot Games League of Legends TV series that they have going right now, which I haven't watched it yet, but I guess I've watched a couple trailers, but it's getting really good reviews, and it just goes to show you that, they have a lot of polish in what they do. They're a AAA company that makes good games, That's why I think that the Riot MMO could be interesting. Harry Potter MMO? I think they tried to make a Harry Potter MMO. Yeah, I am going to fish the turtles, Tom. You know me. I mean, I've got the quest to kill the turtles right now, and I also have the quest to kill the tigers. But my biggest problem right now is I've got a bag full of stuff I don't want to get rid of. I don't want to get rid of my potions. I don't want to get my food. I've got, crafting regions that I don't want to throw away, and my bank's completely full of crafting regions. So it's like, I need money. I honestly, to progress any further right now, I need money so I can buy bank space. And I don't know why I just try to interact with the mailbox, because I can't even use the mailbox. It's because my brain, when I'm just talking to people on the stream, my brain does not function.
What can I do for you?
But like, you look at my inventory here, and I really...
Safe travels.
Most of this stuff, I can't even get rid of it.
Good day to you.
It sucks. Like the food I need for the quest. This I can cook into stat food. This I don't need. I need the iron bars. I need the heavy leather. I need silk cloth. I probably still need wool cloth if I want to make more target dummies. Low level ones anyway. Anti-venom I use. This I use. This is food. I don't need this. Don't really need the heavy silk bandage. Not right now. We'll sell that. Yeah, and then we don't need... I thought I got some shields, though they already sold those automatically. Don't need that. So I end up with like a whopping 7 inventory slots available. I'm just going to have to get rid of this fish liver oil and this bomb. I don't want to get rid of that, though, because that's like kind of like an oh shit, pop a 180 heal on myself, I don't even want to get rid of the fish liver, because that's also... This is also like an oh shit thing. I mean, it increases my attack speed by 10% for 30 seconds, which can be good if I get in a fight where I'm in trouble. But I'm holding on to these items, and I think I need to buy bigger bags. I can't really buy a bigger than a 10-slot bag. I know, that's the thing. I don't know what to do with all this stuff, dude. I mean, I can just start selling, materials.
Hello.
I mean, I don't think I need a lustrous pearl. I mean, I can sell stuff like bronze bar and heavy stone, but it's all usable shit. I don't need, like, the tangy clam meat. We can sell that. And, like, I need mining pick, blacksmith hammer. I mean, all this stuff I use. I suppose, you know what? I could sell my blacksmith hammer and mining pick and just buy it every time. Well, not my mining pick, but I could sell my blacksmith hammer, and every time I do crafting, just buy another one, because they're, they don't cost that much. But as soon as you do that, you'll end up in a town that doesn't have a vendor to sell it. Fused wiring. It's not even worth anything. But the bank's full. That's the problem. My bank's full. I could fly to Ironforge, and I can't put any of this in the bank, because the bank's full. You know what I mean? It's full. Where am I going to put it? It's a nightmare for me right now. I mean, I don't remember this being this much of a problem last hardcore warrior I leveled. I don't remember it being this big a problem. Maybe I got some bag drops, or maybe I just dumped all my engineering stuff. Yeah, let's fly to Ironforge and see what we can do. Maybe we can get rid of some of this. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I have to go back to work anyway. Yeah, I mean, this is just a lunch stream for me, so I gotta go back to work in a couple minutes anyway. Well, I could sell... This is lower level food. It's only 552. The high level food I have is this one, which I only have 3 of. Stormwind Brie. It's 874. And then other than that, it's the smoked sagebrush. I can cook this up and it becomes like food. And...
You need something? Be careful.
But the problem is I don't want to buy, I'm trying not to buy food because food's so damned expensive. And as a warrior, I'm constantly eating food. So I need higher level food, but I haven't been buying it because it's so goddamn expensive. It's like a stack of 874 food is like, I don't know, like 40 silver or something. I think it's 32 silver. I could try to do some quests to get rid of these quest items. We have 5 slots in my bags that are taken up by quest items. I mean, I think one thing I would change in World of Warcraft if I was going to do a seasonal server and make change that would be very helpful, or if I was going to roll out hardcore servers just for the hardcore community. I know it's part of hardcore to have bag issues, but man, I would love to see them start you off. I was thought about this yesterday. I would love to see the game start off with your main bag, your backpack, being a 40 slot bag. Right now it's 16, right? I would love for the game to start and your main backpack be 40 slots. I just think having people deal with inventory, just to me, it's not a fun mechanic. And a lot of games, like especially Final Fantasy, when you play Final Fantasy, you don't even deal with inventory issues in Final Fantasy I've played 50 levels and I don't think I've ever once really even worried about my inventory. Because they just give you so much inventory space. And I just don't think, I understand the idea of getting, you think 40 might be too much? But I don't think so. I don't think it's too much, Salson. You know how easy it is to fill up 40 slots? I don't think that's too much. Why do you think that's too much? I mean, here's the thing. Everything in my inventory is usable. Everything I have in my inventory right now is either a quest item or it's something I need. Potions I need. Bandages to heal me I need. Now, I don't need to carry this many. I could sell some of these, right? But look, bronze framework, I need this for crafting. Need this for crafting. Bars need for crafting. Leather I need for crafting. And it's not like I can just go pick up leather and skin shit. I don't have skinning. I get all my leather from fishing, right? Buff food, rum sweet, rum dark. I could, like, a lot of the stuff I could sell, but it'd be me getting rid of stuff that I can use. And I hate that feeling of, I'm just getting rid of shit I can use. No, it doesn't. I'm not talking about any. I'm talking about Season of Mastery only. Don't change. I'm not talking about changing retail. I'm not talking about any changes in this game that would roll forward into any other version of WoW. I'm saying in this specific game, hardcore mode. I'm talking hardcore only. Because if World of Warcraft wants to come out with a Season of Mastery hardcore server, which I think they might, whether or not they do it, I don't know. But I think they may, especially if Kargos and those guys down Rags. If they down Ragnaros, I could see them coming out with a server that's a specific hardcore server. And I would love to see them just give you a starting bag of 40 slots, because it just would let you enjoy the game more. Not worry so much about, oh, I got to get bags. Oh, I got to delete stuff I don't want to delete. Because you can't get any money for it. It's not like you're going to the auction house. I mean, I know that's all part of the hardcore experience, but to me, it really takes a lot of the fun away from the game. Now, I'm not talking about in general. I'm talking about a specific server for Season Mastery hardcore players, and I would like to see them just make the starting bag, be like bigger. People will complain, oh, that makes the game easier. Well, it doesn't make it. It makes it easier to manage your inventory, but it doesn't make it any easier to level to 60. Not really. It'll make it easier for you to make money because you won't be vendoring every. Well, no, it won't make it easier for you to make money. It's because it's not like you're putting stuff on the auction house. So it really doesn't. The only thing it impacts is that you're not vendoring as much stuff that you may want to use for something usable, like crafting or whatever.
What can I
Now, if
do
you look at
for
my bank, it's got stuff that's pretty good stuff, it's mostly crafting stuff around engineering, and if my next purchasable slot is 10 gold, right? Or if I want to upgrade my bags are 8-slot bags. 10-slot bags cost about 1.8 gold, right? So I could dump, I could buy 3 10-slot bags and get 6 inventory slots, and that's going to run me, 5.4 gold, I think, which is quite a bit. So and some of these things I could probably get rid of. I could probably get rid of the copper bars. I probably don't really need copper, and I could probably get rid of coarse blasting powder. But again, they're usable things that I wouldn't want to have to. Yeah, but I don't think that inventory management is difficult. It's just annoying. That's what I'm trying to say, Tim. It's not having less inventory doesn't make it harder. I mean, really, it just makes it annoying. It's not any harder for me to level to 60 because I don't have inventory space. It just makes the process take longer because I'm constantly trying to think, what am I going to do with this shit? What do I have to get rid of? What can I save? What do I need? It just makes the process take longer. It doesn't make it harder. It just makes it annoyingly longer. See what I'm saying? I'm thinking if you give the starting people a 40-slot bag, you wouldn't be worried quite so much about throwing shit away or managing your inventory, and you'd be focusing more on just enjoying the game. To me, it's just a quality of life, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I find the lack of inventory in the beginning to be a little annoying. I don't know if I have the right regions to make the low-level bombs. Let's see. I don't have any linen cloth. I could make some silver. Where's my silver? I could make silver contacts. That's one thing we could do is make the copper bombs. Let's do that. Well, we can only make 15. Because it sucks that it takes silver. And the heavy dynamite takes wool. So if I have heavy blasting powder, I could make a heavy dynamite. Because wool's pretty easy to come by. But yeah, you're right. Probably bombs is probably the best thing I could do, is just make a bunch of bombs and sell them all. Or save some of them for actual, play. I'm getting pretty low on target dummies. I've got 10 target dummies left. But if I have to make target dummies, I can always get the regions to make more. This makes 1 to 3. This makes 2 to 4. This uses our bronze. How many bronze bars we got? Actually, I need to make more bronze bars because I have all this tin in here. Now, let's take this 19 and turn this into bronze bars. 7. Contact. Yeah, well, what's the limiting thing here is the silver contacts. I need a lot more silver ore. Anyways, I got to get back to work, guys. But yeah, I mean, I'll try to make some bombs and clear some of that stuff out. But I think that's probably what I did before. Was just made more explosives, and that got rid of some of my stuff. Yeah, I don't need the quest items. That's for sure. don't even know if I need the Tetris's journal. And Valin's effects, I probably should just dump that quest.
See you soon.
Because it's, I don't even know what this is. This is, let's abandon this one. It's low level, and we'll get rid of that key, so we'll get rid of that one. And the Torch of the Holy Flame, honestly, we can sell this. We don't need it anymore, because I already killed Morbid Fell.
Watch your back.
Yeah, but it's just one of those. And a lot of it's just me being lazy, but it's just, I find it very annoying managing inventory. It's one thing about MMOs that I've never really enjoyed that much was managing inventory. That's why I find having, it's because I'm a pack rat. I hate throwing away stuff that's useful. It's like, well, I can use this, but the game's forcing me to basically just throw it away, or to make something and then sell it, even though it's something I can use. You know, I'm a pack rat. I hate throwing away. You say. It's funny, in the real world, I'm not really quite like that in the real world, but I am in MMOs. Maybe it comes from playing like survival games when I was younger. It's like, I could use this now, or like this fused wiring. What am I gonna do with that? All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. I'll be streaming tonight probably, and we'll try to get this inventory situation figured out. Hope you guys have a good day. And yeah, Zalson, check out the Revelation WoW. It's interesting, and I'll do a stream on Revelation WoW, I'm sure, within the next couple days probably. So yeah. All right, Tim Tom, thanks for stopping by. I'll talk